Welcome to Bros Talking Sports. This is a special episode, Week 10 NFL Power Rankings. Let's get into it, you guys. I'm going to count them down from 5 to 1. A lot of y'all might disagree, but this is my top 5 Power Rankings, Week 10. Let's go. Number 5, I got those Washington Commanders. That is right. They lead their division. They're 7-2. They are on a roll. Jaden Daniels is a rookie, and he has more passing yards than Patrick Mahomes. That is right. 1,945, 9 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. Wow. Talk about spectacular. Shout out Dan Quinn coming from the Cowboys. Cowboys just proves again they don't know what the hell they're doing. He should have been their coach. Shout out Cliff Kingsbury as well. Arizona didn't know what they was doing with him, and now he's over there putting in work. Washington Commanders are here to stay. They lead the division, as I said, and the division sucks. They're number 5 this week, top 5 power rankings. Now, number 4, this is going to be very controversial, but this is my number 5, top 5 power ranking coming in at number 4. Those Kansas City Chiefs, the only undefeated team in the NFL. They're 8-0. They lead their division. They're the new Patriots. Patrick Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. Andy Reid is the new Bill Belichick. The Chiefs just keep finding a way to win, and I got them number 4 on this week's top 5 power ranking. Yes, they got the win this couple of days ago against Tampa Bay in overtime in a spectacular 27-24 win. Baker Mayfield knew that it was a wrap once Patrick Mahomes got the ball in overtime. Shout out Mahomes, though. He has 11 TDs. He has 9 interceptions on the year. But they beat Baltimore, they beat Cincinnati, they beat Atlanta, they beat Tampa Bay, they beat the Chargers, and they beat the 49ers. Yeah, a couple teams were banged up, but they got the wins, and those are all contenders pretty much, okay? So shout out D-Hop. He over there doing his thing in Kansas City now, and he said he's the new Randy Moss and Tom Brady, that connection. So we will see. Can the Chiefs win 3 in a row? I don't know. But as of right now, I got them number 4 in this week's top 5 power rankings. Now, that is because these other 3 teams, I feel, could beat them. All right. Number 3, those Baltimore Ravens. Yes, the Chiefs beat them in week 1, but the Ravens are rolling. They're 6-3. They're second in their division next to Pittsburgh. And let me tell you guys, the Ravens has the most complete team next to my Detroit Lions. And the way that Lamar Jackson's playing, the way that Derrick Henry is running is absolutely insane. John Harbaugh shouts you out because you got the Ravens on a roll and you guys are looking scary. Speaking of Lamar Jackson, he has almost 2,400 passing yards on the season, 20 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. Can you say another league MVP? Man, he is on a roll. Can they get to the Super Bowl finally? He also has over 500 rushing yards and another 2 touchdowns rushing. Derrick Henry, King Henry, he is on a roll. Over 1,000 rushing yards through 9 games. He has also 11 touchdowns. He's on pace for over 2,000 yards again. Let's get to it, okay? Zay Flowers as well is balling out almost 700 yards with 3 touchdowns. And Mark Andrews, the tight end, he was a no-show at the beginning of the season, but now he is making his way. 289 yards, 4 touchdowns on the season. Number 3 this week, top 5 power rankings, those Baltimore Ravens. Whew, that was a mouthful, but let's get it. All right. Now, these 2 are close and dear to my heart. So let's get ready. Number 2 this week on the top 5 power rankings, I got my Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia, stand up. We are 7-2. We lead the division. We actually lead the division by a landslide, 4 games to be exact. We need to work on our run defense, but that's okay. DeMar Hamlin, Cam Lewis, Dorian Williams, Terrell Bernard, you guys need to step up big time, and I know that you will. Shout out Josh Allen, over 2,000 yards on the season, 17 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. Those 2 interceptions came within the last 2 games. Bills Mafia, you know we're going to the Super Bowl, and I'm so excited. We also have James Cook over there doing his thing, 500 yards, 7 touchdowns. Khalil Shakir and Keon Coleman, 400-plus yards on the season. Come on out, Kincaid and Cooper, they're doing their thing as well. So the Bills are here to stay. Number 2 this week, top 5 power ranking. Let's go. All right, number 1 this week on the top 5 power rankings, week 10. comes in at, this is no surprise, they're the team to beat in the NFL, and they are my also Detroit Lions. They're 7-1. They lead their division in the toughest division in the NFL. They are the team to beat, as I said. Shout out Dan Campbell. Shout out Ben Johnson. They're getting it done. Ben could have left, but he stayed, and now they're 7-1 again. They're playing tough. I cannot say enough about Ben Johnson's and Jared Goff's connection. I cannot say enough about Jared Goff in general. He's playing almost absolutely perfect. He has 1,900 yards on the season, 14 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. He has completed 158 passes out of 211, 75% completion rate. As I said, come on now. He has a whole team around him and they're balling out. The Lions are doing their damn thing. Shout out Amon-Ra St. Brown, 470 yards, 6 touchdowns. Shout out Sam Laporta, 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Shout out the Sonic and Knuckles. That's right, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. Montgomery and Gibbs both have 7 touchdowns apiece on the season, 500 yards for Montgomery and 700 yards for Gibbs. Number 1 this week, top 5 power rankings, no surprise, Detroit Lions. Hey, I have my Lions and the Buffalo Bills both going to the Super Bowl this year. So we'll see. I said it last year, but this is the year. All right. Detroit, Buffalo, Super Bowl. That's the top 5 power rankings, week 10.